Alright, so the DC streaming service has launched. It's the DC Universe. And today I wanted to get in here and I wanted to give you guys a first look. You know, if you're on the fence and you're wondering, do I get this, do I don't get it? Well, today we're going to take a little tour and we're just going to look at some of the features and some of the things that are offered inside the service and maybe help you make a decision whether this is something that you want to invest into. The first question is, where can you get this? Well, of course, your phones, your Androids, anywhere with a Google Play Store, you're covered. On the computer, you're going to have to go through the internet, through their website to access it. If you're trying to get it to your TV right now, it's Apple TV and Roku. Those are your only options. The Xbox, PS4, there's no app yet, and that's what I have, so that's kind of disheartening, but they say at a later date they're going to come out with those apps, and I'm sure they will, and get that there so we can watch that stuff on TV and get off these laptops. But so what is the bad? Well, I'll tell you, there was some bad, and but then I did a little research and I found, well, maybe it's not as bad as we think. So the first thing, when I came in and I was looking at this list of movies, this is the first thing I did. I was looking and I was like, okay, well, that's it. Say, there says see more, there's no more. That's it. There's a bunch of Batman, there's a bunch of Superman, and that's it. And I was, racking my head, like, where's the Christopher Nolan movies? Where's the 90s Batmans? Green Lantern, I know it's bad, but hey, where is it? Where's the Vertigo titles? The V for Vendettas, Red. None of that stuff's in here. It's really, really light. And even when we get over to like the TV series, again, there's not much here. I mean, there's some good stuff, but where's the old Batman serial? The Shazam series, there's a lot of stuff missing. DC Warner Brothers has a huge catalog, and it's just not all here. And this really, really upset me. So I went and I did a little research, and it sounds like DC's ultimate plan at this point is going to be creating this service where they're releasing you new content every week. So that's something that I'm hoping that they're going to get going pretty quick. Now, I will tell you, I came in yesterday, I pre-ordered this, so I got early access. The Christopher Nolan movies, the early 90s Batman, they weren't in there. But today, on the official launch day when I came in, all of that showed up. Those movies, the 1974 TV movie of Wonder Woman popped in. There were some animations, a lot of animations that came in, like Batman Ninja. So they are updating as they go, and maybe this weekly thing is going to be something that is going to happen. Now, I'll be following this. I'll be checking next week, see if anything else goes in. If it does, I'll keep you updated. I'll be up here with another video. But let's move on to some of the good. If you are here interested in DC Universe, it's probably because of comics. We've all read the comics. We all love the comics. And there are a lot of comics in this service. There is a lot of titles that they have got in here. They have got titles of everything: Batman, Superman, Batgirl, Nightwing, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all the different Justice Leagues. They get titles from 1937 all the way up to some of the first of the Rebirth series. Batman alone has 400 issues in here. And if you notice, since I've been talking, I've been rolling through this list, and I am still going. So it's a pretty big selection of stuff in here. And there's a lot of gems. So there's stuff that if you haven't read it in a long time, or you've never read it, you're going to get an opportunity to do it. And there are a lot of gems here too. Let me show you right here. Yep, that's an Action Comic number 1. Do not adjust your screens. That's exactly what you're seeing. If you're like me, you probably never in your lifetime going to get a chance to read an Action Comic number 1, much less see one. So in this service, you can come in here and you can read Action Comic number 1. You can see what it was that captivated the audience and gave us Superman today. Now, not all the first appearances are in here, but there are some. This is the first Flash, the Jay Garrett's Golden Age Flash, first appearance. It's in here. Got the origin story to Barry Allen's Silver Age Flash. You've got gems like Batman: The Dark Knight Returns sitting in here. You can see all 4 issues of the run are in there for you to read. So there's a lot of good things when it comes to comics to check out. And this alone is going to keep you busy for some time if just reading through this stuff, just to come in and see what they have. This is really where you want to be. So, but what else? Well, let's look. I'll tell you, this is a little feature that I really love, is these encyclopedias. Now, this one, again, it's a little light. It doesn't have a whole lot in here. I'm sure as we go on through the weeks, they're going to add more and more to it. But let's see here. The thing that I love about this is how it breaks everything down. And so you can see everything from an alias of Harley Quinn here. You can see her first appearance, Batman Adventures number 12. And that comic actually is in here, so you could read it. Over on the side, you have the powers and abilities, essential storylines involving Harley Quinn herself, different things that have gone through the different versions of Harley to the new versions of Harley, or just, it's really interesting. Team affiliations, and my favorite is his appearance in other media. This is a breakdown. It tells you anytime Harley Quinn has appeared in an animation, it's listed in here. In a movie, Suicide Squad, video game, every video game the character Harley Quinn has been introduced in, you've got this list going on right here. This is a really interesting, to get in here, you find a little bit more about the heroes and villains that you like, and you can kind of see everything. Again, like I said, you can get in here, you can see their first appearances or their origins. If they're different, their origin stories, then you can check the site and see if they have it, and then you can go read it. So that's really cool. Now, there are some other features. Let's see. There, of course, is news. We get this news, articles that come down through the service that tells us about different things. Sweepstakes. This is a thing that's going on right now, where you got just pop in here, you enter the sweepstakes, and you can get a chance of winning this because you are a DC member in the universe. And then they have forums, and this is really where people are in here discussing different things inside the forum, starting their own threads, asking questions, interacting. You can get with other people. And that's a really, really neat feature. I'm surprised more streaming services haven't got involved with that. But if you like the community stuff too, I mean, even when you get into entering in here with the when you get in here with the movies, you pull up the movie section and you see this Death of Superman. You can see, well, there's the community. And you got 69 people that's talking about this. So you pop in here and you can see what everybody's saying. You can get involved. You can interact, ask questions. It's a really good way of bringing everybody together. I have to say, I like that part. But you have everything from general discussion to comics to other media, fan contributions, creators corner. There's just a lot of things going on in here. Now, there is the DC Daily, which is a show that's supposed to air here on the service. It has a different host every week, and it covers everything inside the DC universe. It's basically just like a news show where they talk to different artists, writers, creators within the movies, all sorts of things. Now, I don't know when that officially launches. I've yet to see anything. But everything looks good. I mean, it's like I said, it's a little light for now, but it looks like it's growing, and it's going to grow pretty fast. And so we'll see what happens. Again, next week I'm going to be back in here. I'm going to see if anything new is added, and I'm going to report back to you guys and give you an update. So if you're interested, be sure to come back and check that out. And thanks for watching, guys. And as always, if you like this video, smash the like button. And if you're new, subscribe. And we'll see you next time.